We have Craig Lewin here to get us started. Cardio is the best exercise to get your heart pumping, and elliptical machines are becoming a very effective way to do just that. Craig Lewin is with Busybody Fitness, and he's back to show us ways to increase our heart rate. As
How
if that was
doing?
not enough.
I know, that got me
right?
pumped up. We don't even have to do this anymore. I'm gone. I'm ready to go. That was a good cardio workout.
Yes. What is this craze, though, over the elliptical machines?
You know, I was talking last night with Gary, who I work with, and we talked about ellipticals, and we said, you know, if we could just wave our little magic wand, we would come up with a machine that was a weight-bearing, non-impact type of exercise, but that also hit my lower body, my core, and my upper body.
All right.
Well, that's ellipticals.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
No impact.
That's right. Now, there's a lot of talk also about weight-bearing exercises.
Yeah. You know, I'll give you an example. You get on an exercise bike. That's not a weight-bearing exercise, okay? You're sitting down, your body's not having to bear the weight. But when you get on an elliptical trainer, you're having to go through that resistance, right? And you are bearing the weight of the machine. When you do a weight-bearing type of exercise, it is good for our bone density.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so that's very important for us. And you're having to actually use a lot more energy and burn a lot more calories. So we want weight-bearing for those reasons.
Okay, show me what this machine does.
Okay, it's unbelievable. The first thing I want to point out right off the bat is the fact that this elliptical trainer, it's made by Octane Fitness. It's the #1 selling elliptical in the country, okay? And I will tell you this, 75%, and that is huge, of people coming in the stores now are gravitating towards ellipticals. Why? Because there's no impact. You don't have any of the jarring.
Okay.
You're on that machine. The first thing I want you to notice is that you have something called converging arms. Let me say I'm running, okay? Here's me running, right? I'm doing this right here, and my arms are actually coming in towards the center of my machine. I don't run like this, right? I'd look kind of silly. Some people in my neighborhood do, but I don't.
Let me show you my favorite part of this machine.
Okay.
That's when you do the arms. Where is that?
It is. It's unbelievable. So right now you've got this arm blaster. So hit the button. Now, what's going to happen is the stride's going to actually shorten up. The intensity's going to go up. Now, for 10 repetitions, look at this, 10, 9. I want you to pull and push that rotation. Pull, push, pull, push. And the one thing about this machine is it allows you to use upper body, where most elliptical trainers, you're kind of just going along for the ride. And it's all to do with that converging path motion they did on the machine, that you don't have it rocking all over the place, but you're hitting the muscle groups perfectly.
Okay, and then if the arms aren't enough, then you can hit this glute kicker.
Yeah, the glute kicker's really going to hit it. So right now it might tell you, hey, squat down. I want you to hold those hands, and I want you to squat down on the machine. You're used to this. I know you've used these machines before, so you know, it's a really, really good workout with that. Now, the big thing with this machine, and the reason this particular model is called the Q47, is the #1 selling, is because it has an adjustable stride.
Okay.
Okay.
For taller people, longer legs.
Taller people, shorter people, it doesn't matter. So the point is, I can walk up to this machine, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell this machine here that, you know what, your stride is perfect at about 20.5 inches, okay? Now, I know that just based on looking at you. Now, at that point, I'm going to hit the Smart Stride button right here. Boom. We hit it once. Start going for me through the rotation.
And this doesn't matter if you're a jogger or a runner.
Because it's going to adjust automatically for you. That's the key thing about it. This machine right now, you can see, is counting down 10 seconds. And once it's done doing that, it says, you know, her average speed's about 39 RPMs. But if you actually increase your RPMs, if you speed up right now, you're speeding up kind of like you're jogging. The stride lengthens. If you slow down, the stride.
Smart machine.
Smart stride. It makes sense.
There you go. Thank you, Craig.
You're welcome. I've got something for you real quick. I don't want to cut you guys off, but I brought Brenda a little snowman. This is a fat little snowman, and it reminds us that it's time to get into the Busybody stores and work out. So, Brenda, this is for you.
Thank you.